brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 35-person free-for-all battle here in Africa. Now, we definitely have, I think, the better start of anybody down here in Africa, but full sending is, was it allowed? I couldn't even remember. I don't think it was. Either way, we're going to set ourselves up to be potentially a big target down here just by being a huge, lad, very much inspiring others to work against us. But let's go into our infinite growth phase. We're going to very much encourage that in hopes that we can gain all of this land, hold it for just a tad bit, maybe even befriend somebody here, and then be able to kind of expand outwards. So that is the kind of goal for right now. Which way are we expanding? Not really any particular direction. We just need to make sure that we're hitting the bots as best we can in every direction that we can. So not super worried about troops, especially as Belarus is going wild with his troops over there right here. Yeah, you can see that he's just playing to the wind. That's a great bot to get if we can hit him a little bit harder. These are all very good bots to get. Yes, we're doing pretty good for ourselves. Again, not too worried about it. Want to be able to cut off Noam over here. He's a little bit of a threat. Get up here, cut off you, as we don't have to worry about anything else. And we'll just now start to really kind of push forward. We have the troops to hold the line here. That's for certain. I don't think anyone's going to really challenge us. I don't know what your plan was. You were going over into the east. That's fair. That's a decent plan for you. And now we just hold the line, build up troops, and kind of wait this out and see what happens. I'll definitely take an alliance with Belarus, for at least for right now, as I would like to go into this guy over here. He's in 9th place, but again, no need to be hasty with these plans. We can definitely wait. Can I just sneak a boat over there? And you're gonna finish that off, do you think? Or are you gonna forget? Nope, you saw it. Okay. How many troops do you have? 183. Definitely not worth it. Oh, but that land in Italy would be worth it. I don't think it's worth going up into the middle of Europe though to get it. I'd much rather consolidate my land around here first and then kind of worry about that, as Yi has become very big in the north. I also don't think my boat would have gotten there in time. So perfectly content just to build up troops here and then see what my options are, as we have plenty of opportunity around us in the worst. Ooh, are you going to go up here? That might be a great opportunity to fight this guy with 2 potential allies. Let's just wait on this one. See if anybody... We'll push into you. Yeah, Belarus is in. As he should be. This is a good move for him as much as it is for me. Now this just gives me access to the Iberian Peninsula a little bit more to myself. So let's go ahead and push for this. Ariana has left. Well, we gained the crown. Let's go ahead and boat up north and then start regaining this land for ourselves, as we do look pretty imposing at this point of the game. And now I be like, whoopsies, didn't mean to. Just kidding, I actually really did mean to. So we'll start pushing into this guy here. 3 million isn't definitely enough to start throwing our weight around. Not too concerned with anything. These two will be a little bit of a concern here though, but not at the immediate point. Belarus is not helping me in this escapade, which might mean he is saving up to attack me, but I will be attacking him potentially next, so I'm not the most worried about it. Belarus does help out. Go ahead and take that alliance from you for right now, as we can kind of look to finish off this guy right here. Let's just go ahead and spin the troops and get it done, as we do get above 60,000 pixels, so we move very fast. And now we are awfully large, and we can go ahead and just start to finish off Belarus over here. Unfortunately, can't keep him as an ally. Definitely going to need this land if we're going to be able to fight off what is going to become over here, as we do knock him down. But as you can see, Mr. MD does have a little bit more troops than us, but we'll be able to rectify that situation here rather quickly. Now we just pick which direction we want to go. I think I want to go up through here. I think that is the move. So let's save up to our red interest mark, as Neom has left and become a bot. Probably seeing a little bit of the writing on the wall, as we just wait a little bit longer. You know what? We'll go ahead and just push the limits here. Not too worried about getting as close to red interest as we possibly can, just because we have such an advantage right now. We're 30,000 pixels above the player in second place, which is Jan over here. Oh, we will be pushing up into Jan. That's interesting, but I'm going to go ahead and risk it because there's a lot of land to get over here. Let's just go ahead and refill that. Oh, Jan comes down. Interesting move, Jan. Interesting move indeed. I think I fight Jan immediately. So let's go ahead and get these guys out the way, and we'll fight Jan. And if Jan doesn't want to play my reindeer games, well, then that's going to be boo on her. As Jan's going to have potentially more people that are going to want to fight them than fight me. They really don't only have these two that can, this guy who has direct borders on me. So let's go ahead and clear out this. There we go. And just continue this battle up north. Now, we do have to worry about him betraying us, that's for sure. But I'm hoping Serbia is going to want to see a little bit of the piece of pie go in his favor right here. So let's go ahead and start closing the ranks here. And taking down Jan. Now, Serbia might be trying to boat down to fight me. But, oh, Jan left and becomes a bot. That's actually incredibly huge for us. Now, we are going to have to worry about the two big players over here, but I'm kind of hoping that I can use Serbia as a human shield to block off Yi from being able to fight me until I'm ready. That's the hope. He's going into Serbia right away, though, so it is a little bit of a foot race here as we have this bot to go down. But player 666 has become a little bit of a wild card in this one and has left the game. So let's just continue to work down this bot that actually doesn't really work out in our favor because this bot still has a ton of troops. We could push for this, but I do think that would be a little bit unwise in this situation. I think it's better to save up and do this a little bit slowly. Make sure that we have a lot of troops because I'm pretty sure we're going to have a 2v1 with Mr. MD and Yi. But there's a good mark. Let's go. We broke the watershed. Let's grab all this land over here. With 40% of the land, we're going to be pretty strong ourselves. Let's go ahead and go into the second bot up here. Grab as much of this as we can. And then just really start to collapse on everything. So a nice little game for us here as we have 54% of the land. Not quite red interest, but I don't think anyone would be unwise enough to challenge me here. And we will be definitely taking down Yi as Mr. D does give us a kissy face. Oh, well, that's lovely. We love the kissy face around here. We'll go ahead and peace out with him. He knows the secret password, boys. We can't deny that. Obviously, it doesn't work in the beginning of the game, but if we're at the end of the game, it doesn't really matter anymore. Absolutely, let you live. Love to play a game with a viewer, that's for sure. So we'll give him the claps of good sportsmanship as well as Yi over there. He played a good game. They just couldn't get to me in time, and that was kind of the key to our success here as we let him know that we're going for the peace here. And then one Yi kissy face for the boys as we look to peace out here and say GG's to all involved on this one as we move on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a game here in the swamp. We're going to mix things up. No teams games in this one. Let's just go straight into a single player match. Let's go ahead and reach for this spot up here in the north, hopefully be able to push down south. Now, I am a little bit worried that we're going to get cut off. My biggest fear is that somebody over here gets a lot of land very quickly. You are a big concern as well. I don't like the guy up in the corner. That kind of ruins the spot. He's not ever going to be a contender in this game. He's just going to be able to be a spoiler at best, and he could definitely spoil my game. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for that. But for right now, we'll just play our games as best we can, as unfortunately for him, he has someone who went behind him thanks to the computer spawning him in. So alas, brother, that did not quite work out to your favor. As we'll go ahead and go into our infinite growth phase here right away, see how big we can get here. I think it's going to be worth it in this the proximity of the bots to be able to just kind of expand here right now, just so we have more proximity to more bots and have more opportunities to attack the weaker bots where they are. That is our plan. I'll take an alliance with First Bank as I need an alliance with somebody. Let's be real. Not always wise to take alliances with people in these full send games, but one ally, I think, in that position will prevent anyone from really getting an upper hand on me and attacking me. But we'll have to wait and see on that one as we just continue to try keep going up down south. First Bank is trying to cut me off from the north, and I don't like that either. I do have a crown, and I will kind of throw my weight around using it. But we'll go down and kind of enter the middle a little bit more. We do have to worry about being the crown and being attacked here in the beginning of the game. I would love to attack you, but didn't want to eat a 3,000 person attack. And now we just kind of build up troops. Oh, hello. There's a little bit of a full send. Not able to get a good chunk of land off that one, very unfortunately. But we can save up. I'm going to go ahead and give you the thumbs up, brother. We can do that one here. As I doubt you're going to actually do it. Yeah, that's fair. I do kind of want to be saving up to fight Pseudo down below us. I think that'll be a pretty big concern. So let's try and get an alliance with you. Dexter is becoming what I feared, and becoming someone who's rather big over in the east. But we will wait and see what we can do next, as there's not a ton of options in this game, that's for sure. things get really slowed down here in the crown games. There's a nice little attack. Let's go ahead and jump in on this, grab a little bit extra land for ourselves. Splitting the land nicely with First Republic Bank. Now, he is not going to be a great friend to us because he is going to want to attack us at some point. It is probably pretty likely if he's not already starting that. Do you want to go into this guy? What do you think? He says yes. Okay, we're in two. Let's try and get you involved as well. And I understand everyone's kind of wanting to save up here, but I'll follow your lead. I think I'm actually bigger than you, but hey, I don't mind. Lets us know that, let him know that we got some teamwork in action. As we're almost as big as he is, we don't have to worry about him too much for right now. And I like being able to save up and not expend too many of our troops. You've also joined in as well. So yeah, here's the three of us all ganging up and on. And I think, oh, there's the full send. Let's go. Okay, that's what we were hoping for, is to get the land without the full send on us. Now we have to kind of worry about being the biggest fish in this corner of the sea, though. Except for Mojo, who is awfully big. And First Republic has already pounced on this guy, which I do not really want to fight him. I'd much rather save up because I know Mojo is going to be a bit of a threat to us. If he starts to attack down south, oh, there's the full send. Let's go ahead and grab this land, and that will make us big enough to potentially fight Mojo. And yes, we actually get the crown off this. Now, it's not exactly a win-win scenario as he does start to push down south. Maybe a little bit foolishly. Let's try to get an alliance with you, and I definitely will take an alliance with you. I do think pushing into Mojo might be the move right now, as we might make a friend down here in the south. And let's just go ahead and start pushing it on that and see if we can get you involved. Now, First Republic Bank wants to go into Swedish Empire. I don't really want to do that because then that leaves First Republic Bank out of people that he might want to attack. And that might spell trouble for us. So we're just going to keep pushing in over here, as the crown is definitely over there on the western side between these two guys, which is not a fanfare for me. So I'm just going to keep pushing down Mojo. Hopefully somebody joins in. If I do eat the full send, it probably will be very painful, but I hopefully will be above 60,000 pixels. So I will be able to maintain a speed advantage over any of my competitors in grabbing the land. So I don't mind knocking this guy down. Now, my only hope is that these two really counterbalance themselves and slow each other down. And First Republic Bank has attacked me and broken bread against me. We'll take an alliance. But he just wants me to go into Swedish, and just like, you can do that on your own. I am fighting somebody else. Let's try and get an alliance with you. Okay, Maxis accepts the alliance. Let's try and get him involved. Anybody want to be involved? Doesn't really look like it. Oh, Maxis did get that island, so hey, that's nice. Okay, First Republic Bank just full sends us because we didn't join his reindeer games. That's very unfortunate for us, but we get a good chunk of land back. It's just going to take a long time to be able to get the troop numbers to justify, as others are now joining in, and we can't really afford a full send bite from Mojo now. But fortunately for us, he does leave and becomes a bot. So saving up will be a little bit of a game for us, and hopefully not taking too many attacks from this bot, because I'm worried about being the primary target over here in the east. But we'll go ahead and push for this and grab as much land as we possibly can here. There we go. And we are pretty large and in charge now. We just need to be able to save up troops and kind of be able to now push out from here, and it becomes, where do we want to go, and who is this? It's just the bot. Okay, so I see you're coming over here to fight the Swedish Empire. I'm hoping the Swedish Empire will full send and I can grab all that land, so I'm not going to attack him, but I was thinking about it. I definitely was thinking about it. I want to wait to see how this develops before I attack down south. I don't want to get the early peace out. Is this really you, or is this not? Because if not, I'm going to definitely attack. It is you. Okay, hopefully Swedish Empire fights back. He does not. Oh, he does. Okay, good. Now I fight him. He can't knock me down. And we'll just grab the rest of Swedish Empire's land for ourselves, really making ourselves a bit of a champion. Now, we do have to watch the boating game, as I do see he's coming over to grab a good chunk of this land. We're going to beat him to these islands and just immediately kick him off with our superior numbers and troops. He has full sent as well. that is actually not necessarily the best, as I was kind of hoping to use him as a land buffer between me and Dexter. But now Dexter has a... Oh, get off me. Easy land buffer to me. So we'll get back up to red interest mark. Get ready to repel. Let's grab this island over here as well. Fight you back. And just make sure that there's no real easy way to access me. Grab this island as well. And knock you back. Yeah, we're not going to let this happen. Not on my watch. Okay, he's coming. Knock him back. There you go. Okay, now he's got far boats away. So we could take the fight directly to him. In fact, let's do that. Let's let him have this false sense of security that, yeah, dude, you totally got this great border on me, and I'll just go over to him because it'll be harder for him to kick me off over here. Now, the only threat that really remains is that he's going to try and knock me off and full send me when I land. That would be pretty detrimental. But fortunately for us, Dark, or this player doesn't... Oh, he full sends on Dark. Okay. So we get the good chunk of land here. This guy did not want to be our friend, as he has left and become a bot as well. So we'll go ahead and clear out both these guys here at the end. Oh, little bit of a gambit here, as we got real lucky and a lot of we played our cards right, but it was no guarantee that we were gonna ever win that game. That's for sure. But we will go ahead and start to clear things up here. And as we do, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far in the video. If you have made it this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. Put videos every day. But boys, I will see you. Oh my gosh, hold on. You want to time it with everything, but then you don't get to 99%. Everything's ruined. There we go. In the next one. And a special thank you to all of my members, with a shout out to producers Antiques or Pop, Kevin Andy Stamps, ND Paper 67, Thessalonica Gaming, Obama Toes, Christopher Ryan, American Patriot LGB, Quagsire Lover 32, and executive producers Biscuits the Mallard, A137 In My Element, Mason / Aurelius, Rostuco Robert, Rob Coleman, Uther Ekana, Noob Rex, Jack Russell, Sakari Scarlet, Morwin, Ogan Gabriel, Demented, Brock Lowry, Jeremy Daniels, Crushland, and special thank you to channel sponsors Daniel Stevens and Maverick149. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.